morning, Puerto Rico. There's the castle around the corner. Something about every island in this country: Hawaii, Puerto Rico, all the Virgin Islands, roosters and chickens. There's the castle, one of them. That's Cristobal. We get to the top of this hill here. You can see Cristobal, the coast, all the way down to Del Morro. The streets in this historic San Juan are very narrow. All right, we're almost to the top here. I hate hills. And it's in there. There we go. This is Castillo San Cristobal. And the beautiful Puerto Rican coast. Now, if you look down there, that little dot, that's Del Morro. That's the lighthouse way down there. The city was once only this big. They didn't care about anything but this. Later, when they open, obviously they're not open yet, we're going to be exploring these castles. There's a dungeon in Cristobal that's pretty cool. I have explored that one already. We're going to do it again. I have not gotten the opportunity to explore Del Morro. Hi, Rusty. Hari, how you doing? Good morning. I think Del Morro turned 485 years last year, so it's 486 this year. This is historic San Juan in Puerto Rico. Historic San Juan has the second oldest Catholic church here. Juan Ponce de Leon, famous for searching for the Fountain of Youth, is entombed in the walls. Flags flying. How you doing? Go ahead. Yeah, it is, Staley. It is. This place is beautiful. You know, it's the history for me most of the time when I travel. Got a really nice apartment here for a few days in the historic area. Thanks for the light. Hey, those grillos out there, those are those little guard shacks. And they haven't changed in hundreds of years. So you stand out there in the middle of the night, which you can go out there and you look out and it's just lit up by the moon. And it's like that's what they saw, a few hundred years ago. It's the same, it didn't change. The moon's the same. All right, we're going to walk down a little bit more towards Del Moro. The last time I was here, I rented one of these apartments here right across from the coast. It was actually a pretty good deal. I think it was like 120 bucks a night. I haven't been to Europe yet. Yeah, I said yeah, that's the key word. Man, yeah, you're talking a whole bunch of history there. I mean, this is the oldest thing you can get to in America right here, San Juan. Um, and it's a baby compared to Europe. Earlier, the cruise ships were coming in. You could see them just coming in off the coast there. This is a little parade ground. I mean, obviously, a lot of people bring their pets here. I wouldn't walk on that one, to be honest with you. They may not clean up after them. And then there's a little neighborhood outside the wall down there. Let me aim it right. It's really very colorful. Let's see it as we walk by here. You can hear the roosters. Hey, when you go down there, man, it's chickens everywhere. So look at their basketball court. Right down there, I mean, that's all locals. That's no tourists. Mostly, you probably don't see a whole lot of tourists here. I mean, you do because of the castles, the Castillos. But, Wendy. But, thanks. But most of them are down like the beaches towards that. I don't care about this old stuff over here. I walked around this morning over where my apartment is at today. See the neighborhood. I think I'm gonna go eat down there later. You can see it. I mean, the houses are beautiful. And you hear the chickens. Yeah, I'll probably go down and eat down there. I do know one thing. It is way nicer here today than it is in Indiana. That's where I originate from, Wendy. And let's look at that one. Look at that one there. I don't know if I can zoom. Oh yeah. So you can see it's empty, being renovated. Hundreds of years old. We're gonna make it down here to Del Moro. I'll show you this other castle. I mean, it's just right up here, top of the hill. They have a really nice, oh, I don't know if you'd call it nice. I would call it beautiful. A very beautiful cemetery at Del Moro. I don't remember the name right offhand. I think it's like Santa Maria or something. I could be completely wrong there. So, but look at that. Like, you got the wall right there. That's a 400, 500-year old wall right there, city wall. And right outside of it, you just got where they live, where the locals live. And it's like just live in that history, and they walk past it every day. Probably desensitized to how beautiful it is. That wall. I don't know if you can see it. Look at everything growing out of it, and and you just think about everything it's seen. And if you can see down there, here, look, let me zoom. How you doing, Guillermo? Let's see here. There it is. You see the lighthouse. You can see the lighthouse. That's where we're going. That's Del Moro. Hey, later, like I said, we're going to be going in and exploring these castles. Um, and hey, while I'm at it, when we leave Puerto Rico, we're going to San Francisco to do the night behind the scenes tour of the infamous Alcatraz. All right, look at that neighborhood there. Big Mo. And you can see the local murals there painted on the wall. Let those people jog by. You don't want to be rude. People live here. That is the one thing about historic San Juan is people actually live here. Like this is their home. So hold on, let me spin that. I tried to give you a full view of it. It didn't work, so I had to pan. That's a beautiful mural. And for streaming in vertical, I can't switch it to get the whole thing at once. And you hear the roosters. Good morning, Puerto Rico. All right, we're about there. I guess I could say good morning. All right, I figured I was at least show my face once. So like this is the city wall. I mean, it just goes. But if you think about it, and this is all the city was back then, and we're almost there. When we round this corner, I'm pretty sure you can see Del Moro. And for me, it's not about how you see it right now. It's not about all the cars going by and all that, but it's about how it would have looked 400 years ago. And could you just imagine being like Juan Ponce de Leon searching for the fountain of youth? All right, we're back around the corner. I'm gonna keep it close to the wall. I want to record people that don't, you know what I mean? Come around, and it's out there. You can see the wall. We hit my car, and yeah, you can. That gimbal makes it hard to. Oh wait, that's the wall right there. Sorry, sorry about that. Wrong button. All right, there we go. So we have successfully traveled from San Cristobal down to Del Moro. Hear them church bells. It's the second oldest Catholic church in the Americas. I actually have a church bell right across from me, but it's not the same church. All right, it's done. Oh, it's not done. I love old church bells. Around the town I'm from, we have a tower, and it has like 126 Swiss-made bells that play this tune. Ironically enough, it's at the college. It's not at a church. All right, here we go, guys. And there it is, right there. If you can see through that tree, there it is. Castillo San Felipe del Moro, right there. Could you just imagine? I mean, if they didn't want you there, you'd have a long way to go, would you not? Am I a robot? No, I'm not a robot. You know, what's up, Brantley? Um, anyway, so the AI though it is taking over. Thanks for the like there. AI is coming though. I ain't one. I do get that about my voice a lot, but hey, I was born with it. So there's the cemetery, and we're gonna. I'm just gonna cut down and walk right across those parade grounds if nobody cares. I love traveling. I love to explore. I go to places you can't go. Places you can go. That's not true. You can go, but people don't go. All right, so now we're walking across grounds or whatever this is of Castillo San Felipe de Moro on the coast of Puerto Rico on a Tuesday. It's funny. This is like a normal Tuesday for me, man. So to get up here over on this wall and get a really good view of the cemetery. All right. All right, so we've made it. I mean, there's the lighthouse. I think the lighthouse is only a couple hundred years old, though. I have the stamp and don't have one. Someone was honking it. Sometimes I wonder if I'm where I'm supposed to be. Anyway, um, if you don't have one and you like to travel and you love America, well, then get you a passport to the national parks. Hey, look, it'll take you all kinds of places. It'll take you places you didn't even know you wanted to go. If you're going to get every single stamp on the book. So I've got all the stamps for Puerto Rico. Basically, you go places, you go here like Del Moro, Castillo del Moro, or you go down to San Cristobal, down there a little bit, and uh, and you actually have to physically get a stamp. So I went to Hawaii a couple weeks ago, and I went to Pearl Harbor, and I physically got a stamp in my book. You know what I mean? You can't just fake it. If you get you one of them books, you'll go places if you want to complete it. All right, here we are. Hey, if you do enjoy stuff like this, make sure to subscribe, like the videos, share the streams, all that, you know. All right, here we go. So this is inside one of the batteries. All right, look at that, guys. Look at that. And that is Castillo del Moro. And a beautiful cemetery. Wonderful place to lay your family, I'm sure. Come visit them. I'm not gonna lie, these little hey, look, I was in the ocean with sharks in Hawaii a couple weeks ago, but these little slanted heights, I don't like them. Like in these little batteries, and the wind, man, you can't see, but there's a nice little slant there, so they can shoot their cannons out. You know what I'm saying? And the wind's blowing on you. I don't know. Such a beautiful place. All right, let's get closer to the Castillo. We'll be back later. We'll go in there later, respectfully. Two. All right, so I think this was I think this was the armory powder keg, something like that. No, actually, I don't remember what this was. I know I couldn't get in it because the powder keg was around the corner. If you go around the corner here, you can get a real good shot if you climb this. If you climb that wall, I mean, it looks like you're super high, but if you go around to the backside, it's like 4 feet high. See, just ideas. We're looking to get a good picture. All right, here we go. Every step closer we get, the more awesome it looks. All right. Well, this one looks real shady, treacherous. That roof looks Mighty dirty. Oh, beer bottles. But that's beautiful. Hey, thanks for the likes. All right. So we're gonna move on. If you can always go back and catch this live stream later, it'll be a VOD. All right. We're getting there. See that building over there. Not the one out in the middle, all by itself. One off to the right there. That was the powder house. I don't know why, but I looked it up last time I was here. All right. One more about there. It's huge. Like, and the lion head. It's over that door, man. We'll get up there. We're getting there. It's actually quite a trek. You know, they had horses back then. We still have horses. They won't let me ride one over here. All right. Moro, a couple hundred years old. The Castillo itself is 486 years old this year. There's so when we get later on today, when I get inside the Castillos in Cristobal, there's a bathtub. Somebody, over the course of 485 years, made a bathtub. Like, no running water, none of that. And it's like overlooking the coast. So you look down there, you'll see San Cristobal. You can see it. Here, I'll zoom in. Give me a second. You can Cristobal from Del Moro. See, that's Cristobal. The black blob there. That's Cristobal. So, I mean, that's as big as the city was. But anyway, there's bathtubs down there. You just imagine running everything and like chilling there, just having a bath. Coast, Puerto Rico. It is hot this morning. We're going to go into this Grillo. Oh, it's dirty. Hey, one thing I'll tell you about exploring in the world is it smells bad. The world smells bad, and I don't have to explain to you how it smells because we all know. All right. We're going to hit that path up later. We're going to go to that path later. We're going to do all this today, right now. All right, there we go. See, the thing is, this is exactly what it looked like, hundreds of years ago. Even the cemetery was the same hundreds of years ago. You know? But that's just beautiful. Take that in for a second, guys. Just listen to the waves. All right, let's get a little closer. Get a little closer. All right, there we go. Reset the gimbal. You know what else I was thinking about doing? You want to go walk on the seafloor. I don't know. I seen a picture of a dude with a seahorse, and if I'm in the open water next to a seahorse, I don't care what anyone says. I'm going to say I rode it. And I mean, it's about as close as you'll ever come to riding an actual seahorse. All right, so this incredibly old looking building was the powder house. And you can see the lighthouse peeking over the top there. We're getting there, guys. Hey, I'm going doing the walking. Oh, there's a hidden beach I'm going to show you later as well, with the ruins of pieces of the city wall. Yeah. All right, we've climbed the hill. All right. All right. So we're on the wall of a 486-year-old castle. It ain't high, but it counts. So later on, we're gonna go down there. Explore that. Right now, I'm waiting for them to open. I feel like this would have been some type of moat. I don't know. I think that door's locked at the moment. Yep. Let's come back to that one. So we'll come back to the locked gate. We're gonna climb up that hill. If I can't find any stairs, I'm gonna climb that hill and go around that barrier. Well, look, we're not going to have to. We're also going to be coming back because ain't no way I ain't going to walk all the way around this castle. What's no, we ain't going there. They already seen me. I looked in there. I seen that security dude. We ain't gonna make it. But man, can you imagine being in that? But we lost the connection. But we lost the connection there for a second as we around that bend. But hey, look, this is one amazing view. So I want to take that in. If you can see that little, let me try to aim at it. I can't get it right aimed at it. But there's a little fortress out there. There it is. That's it. Right there. That's part of the defense system of old historic San Juan, as is this castle. We are outside the wall. Man, this is beautiful. Hey, check out the ship steaming by. I'm just gonna sit here for a second and enjoy this. This morning, the cruise ships were steaming through. They go around the bend to the left. They go around the bend and they park in the port. All right. Water is a beautiful, beautiful turquoise. All right, so when I go back around the corner here, I will probably lose connection again and then have to reconnect. Just so bear with me here. We're gonna go around, see some more of this castle. I ain't lost yet. There it is. Well, that breeze feels amazing. That is the opening, the gate. Not that, I don't know what that is.